At dusk, we were reaching the Spanish town La Línea, right on the border with Gibraltar. The road was along the crescent curve of the Bay of Gibraltar. Through the window, we watched the sun sinking behind the Spanish coastline. There aren't many places on Earth where the sunset spans across two continents, Europe and Africa, simultaneously. We visited Gibraltar in December, statistically one of the wettest months. Because the Rock of Gibraltar stands so high, it traps Atlantic moisture, causing rainfall in the area. The good thing that when it rains, it is usually intermittent, and we experienced exactly that. It was interesting that when visiting Gibraltar in December 2025, it was the last month of passport control on Spain-Gibraltar border. After the new policy is enforced, there will be no tax-free zone. Gibraltar used to be a highly fortified British island attached to Spain. But with a new open border policy, Gibraltar government made it more difficult to obtain residency, but more convenient for a day trip. As a British overseas territory, Gibraltar embraces its British culture. The red phone booths are a part of that identity. For over 80 years, Winston Churchill Avenue was the only road connecting Gibraltar to mainland Spain. In 2023, the times of sitting in the car on Winston Churchill Avenue waiting for the road to open came to an end. The new dual highway, called the Kingsway Tunnel, solved the traffic problem. Passing the checkpoint, we met our guide, who took us through the Kingsway Tunnel up to the Rock of Gibraltar. The journey up the rock is essentially split into two visual districts, the lower slopes and the upper rock. As we were driving the lower slopes, we passed by a town with tightly packed, colorful residential buildings. Because Gibraltar is a tiny British overseas territory measuring 2.6 square miles and dominated mostly by a giant rock, space is an absolute premium. The property prices are 75% higher than in the neighboring Spanish town of La Línea. We kept driving with the open ocean right on our side and going through the dramatic military tunnels used for defense. Also, our guide explained,
in 1779 to 1783, there was a war of 4 years. It was called the Great Siege, where the French, along with the Spanish from the sea, were trying to invade Gibraltar. So what the British did, they put these rings at the side of the rock. With them rings, they used to put chains around them, and with donkeys and mules and pulling, they used to pull up all the heavy cannons to the top of the rock to defend Gibraltar.
On the way to the upper rock, we visited the monument dedicated to the Pillars of Hercules. According to the legend, Hercules used his godlike strength to smash through the mountain that blocked his path. This massive blow split the land apart, creating the Strait of Gibraltar, and the two fractured cliffs became the pillars. Gibraltar, Northern Pillar; Jebel Musa, in Morocco, Southern Pillar. Today, the story of the pillars is hidden in our wallets. The fun fact is that the dollar sign came from the Spanish colonial silver dollar coins, where two pillars were wrapped in an S-shaped ribbon. Over time, as people wrote faster, two lines morphed into a single stroke. We kept driving up the rock, and in a distance saw a highlighted silhouette of the mountains of Morocco, North Africa. And finally, we reached the Upper Rock Nature Reserve and stopped at St. Michael's Cave. Cathedral Cave is the largest chamber, featuring a built-in stage and seating for hundreds of people. The famous monkeys of Gibraltar are the territory's biggest celebrities. There are roughly 300 monkeys living on the rock. They are wild but highly adapted to humans. Every monkey is named, microchipped, and receives regular veterinary care. It is believed that they were brought over as pets by Moors, who conquered Gibraltar in 711 and ruled it for 750 years. By World War II, the monkey population decreased to just 7 individuals. Winston Churchill took this very seriously and ordered a secret shipment of wild monkeys from Morocco. Churchill's famous prophecy was, as long as the monkeys remain on the rock, Gibraltar will remain under British rule. Because the monkeys live at a unique crossroads of rugged nature and intense tourism, they have adapted in ways that set them apart from almost any other monkey population in the world.
That's Slappy.
I see.
Here, keep him down there. And again, so give me 5.
Give me 5.
There you go, you see? There you go.
We kept driving up to reach our last stop, and soon passed by the skywalk, the cable car upper station, and the viewing platform. In the distance, we saw O'Hara's Battery, marking the absolute highest point of the rock and sitting at the elevation of 426 meters. It was a historic and strategic military outpost with Mediterranean cliffs dropping off below. From the viewing platform, we were rewarded with one of the unique geographic vantage points in the world. 2 continents, Europe and Africa. 3 countries, Gibraltar, Spain and Morocco. And major waterways, where Atlantic Ocean meets Mediterranean Sea at the Strait of Gibraltar. It was also nice seeing monkeys sitting and eating banana peels and completely ignoring people who walked just near them. Looking down from the platform, we saw some tall residential buildings near the rock. As the only way for Gibraltar to grow is to build straight up or reclaim land from the sea. Standing on the platform, we had a feeling of a wild mix of absolute vertigo, immense scale, and a sense of standing at the crossroads of human history. On the way down the rock, we made a stop to get a perfect bird's-eye view of the famous runway. It is massive, extends into the water, and sandwiched tightly between the rock and international border. Because of its extreme geographical restrictions and unpredictable airflow around the rock, pilots had to be highly trained to fly here. After the recent changes, all vehicles are now permanently diverted through the tunnel, but the runway itself remains fully open to pedestrians, cyclists, and e-scooters. Walking across the runway at Gibraltar International Airport is one of the most surreal bucket list travel experiences in the world.